Hello everyone, and welcome back to Chill English Channel. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Hi everyone. Whether you're relaxing at home, commuting to work, studying English, or simply taking a peaceful break, thank you for spending some time with us.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Jake.
Today we're going to talk about a question that almost everyone has asked at some point in life.
That's right.
Today's topic is
How to get whatever you want in your life.
Now, before anyone gets too excited.
We should probably explain what we mean.
Definitely.
We're not talking about becoming rich overnight.
Or finding a magical secret that instantly solves every problem.
If only life worked that way.
That would certainly make things easier.
Instead, we're going to explore something much more realistic.
Why do some people consistently achieve their goals,
while others keep dreaming but never seem to make real progress?
That's a fascinating question.
Because almost everyone wants something.
Better health,
More confidence,
financial freedom,
a successful career,
better relationships.
the ability to speak English fluently.
Yet not everyone reaches those goals.
So today, we're going to talk about the habits and mindset that often make the biggest difference.
And as always, we'll learn useful English vocabulary and natural sentence patterns along the way.
Before we begin, if you enjoy learning English through calm and meaningful conversations like this, please subscribe to Chill English Channel.
Your support helps us continue creating relaxing English lessons for learners around the world.
All right, Sophia,
Yes?
let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
If you could achieve one goal this year, what would it be?
That's an interesting question. I think I'd choose something simple.
Really?
Yes, I'd like to become a little better every single day.
That's not the answer I expected.
Why not?
I thought you might say something bigger, like traveling the world or writing a best-selling book.
Those would be wonderful, but I think big achievements usually begin with small improvements.
I completely agree.
Imagine improving just 1% every day.
At first, it wouldn't seem like much.
But after weeks,
And months.
those small improvements would become something extraordinary.
That's one of the biggest lessons successful people often talk about.
Success is rarely one big moment.
It's usually thousands of small decisions made consistently.
Consistently is an excellent vocabulary word.
Yes, consistently means doing something regularly over a long period of time.
For example, she studies English consistently every morning.
Or, if you exercise consistently, you'll eventually see results.
Native speakers often use this word when talking about habits, learning, and personal growth.
Another important word for today's conversation is goal.
A goal is something you want to achieve in the future.
For example, one of my goals is to become more confident.
Or, setting clear goals helps people stay motivated.
Goals give us direction.
But having a goal isn't enough by itself.
That's true. Many people know exactly what they want.
Yet they never take the first step.
Why do you think that happens?
I think fear plays a big role.
Fear of failure?
Yes, and sometimes fear of change.
That's interesting.
Think about it. Even positive changes can feel uncomfortable at first.
Starting a new job.
Learning a new language.
Moving to another city.
Speaking in front of other people.
All of those things can feel scary.
But they're also opportunities to grow.
Growth is another wonderful vocabulary word.
Growth means developing, improving, or becoming better over time.
For example, personal growth often begins outside your comfort zone.
Or, learning English has been an important part of my personal growth.
I love that expression.
Me too, because growth doesn't happen by accident.
It happens when we challenge ourselves.
Let's teach our listeners another useful sentence pattern.
Great idea.
You can say, one of my goals is to.
For example, one of my goals is to speak English more confidently.
Or, one of my goals is to live a healthier lifestyle.
That's a very natural sentence pattern.
Here's another one.
I've been working on.
For example, I've been working on becoming more patient.
Or, I've been working on improving my communication skills.
Native speakers often use this pattern because it shows that improvement is an ongoing process.
Sophia, do you think successful people are simply born different?
Honestly, no.
Why not?
Because when you read their stories, you realize they also failed. They also doubted themselves. They also made mistakes.
The difference is that they didn't stop.
Exactly. Most people quit after the first failure.
Or the second.
But successful people usually keep learning, adjusting, and moving forward.
That's a powerful lesson.
Maybe getting what you want in life isn't about finding a shortcut.
Maybe it's about becoming the kind of person who refuses to give up.
And perhaps that's where every meaningful journey begins. Earlier, we talked about setting goals, staying consistent, and believing that real success comes from small, daily improvements.
We also learned that getting what you want in life isn't about finding a magical shortcut.
It's about becoming the kind of person who keeps moving forward.
Exactly.
Now let's talk about another reason many people never achieve their goals.
They give up too soon.
That's such a simple sentence.
But it's incredibly true.
Imagine planting a seed.
You water it every day.
You take good care of it.
But after only 3 days, you become impatient.
So you stop watering it.
The seed never has the chance to grow.
Many dreams are exactly like that.
People quit before they ever see results.
Jake, why do you think that happens?
I think we live in a world where people expect everything to happen quickly.
That's true.
Fast internet,
Instant messages.
same-day delivery.
Thousands of videos available immediately.
We become so used to getting things quickly.
That we expect success to happen the same way.
But real success usually grows slowly.
Just like learning English.
Exactly. Nobody becomes fluent in 1 week.
Nobody builds confidence overnight.
And nobody changes their life in a single day.
Big changes are usually the result of many small actions repeated over time.
That's why today's first vocabulary word is patience.
Patience means the ability to stay calm while waiting for something to happen, especially when it takes longer than expected.
For example, learning a new language requires patience.
Or, be patient with yourself because improvement takes time. I think patience is becoming more difficult in modern life.
Definitely.
Everyone wants quick results.
But the most valuable things in life usually require time.
Trust,
Friendship,
knowledge,
confidence,
success.
they all grow little by little.
Another thing that stops people from reaching their goals is fear of failure.
That's something almost everyone experiences.
Sometimes people don't even try because they're afraid they might fail.
But here's an interesting question.
What's that?
What if failure isn't actually the opposite of success?
What do you mean?
What if failure is simply part of success?
I like that idea.
Think about children learning to walk.
They fall many times,
Dozens of times.
maybe even hundreds.
But nobody says, maybe walking just isn't for you.
That's true,
Everyone expects children to fall.
because falling is part of learning.
Somehow, adults forget that lesson.
We expect ourselves to succeed immediately.
And when we don't, we become discouraged.
Discouraged is another excellent vocabulary word.
Discouraged means losing confidence or hope because something is difficult.
For example, don't feel discouraged if your progress seems slow.
Or, she felt discouraged after making several mistakes.
Native speakers often use this word when talking about challenges and personal growth.
Sophia, have you ever wanted to quit something because it felt too difficult?
Ugh, absolutely. Many times.
Really?
Of course. Whenever we learn something new, there comes a moment when we wonder, can I really do this?
I've had exactly the same feeling.
But I've noticed something interesting.
What's that?
Every time I kept going instead of giving up, I became stronger than before.
That's a wonderful observation.
Growth usually happens after difficult moments.
Not before them.
Let's teach another useful sentence pattern.
Good idea.
You can say, I'm getting better at,
For example, I'm getting better at managing my time.
or I'm getting better at speaking English confidently.
That's a very natural sentence because it focuses on progress instead of perfection.
Here's another useful pattern.
I used to, but now.
For example, I used to be afraid of making mistakes, but now I see them as opportunities to learn.
Or, I used to give up easily, but now I keep trying.
Native speakers often use this pattern when talking about personal growth.
Another habit that successful people have is self-discipline.
That's a word many people hear, but don't always understand.
Self-discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it.
That's not always easy.
Definitely not.
Some mornings you don't feel like exercising.
Some evenings you don't feel like studying.
Sometimes you don't feel like working toward your goals at all.
But discipline helps you continue anyway.
That's why successful people don't depend only on motivation.
Because motivation comes and goes.
Some days you feel excited,
Other days, you don't.
but your habits remain.
And your habits eventually shape your future.
That's such an important lesson.
Maybe getting what you want in life isn't about feeling motivated every day,
Maybe it's about showing up every day,
even when progress feels slow,
even when nobody is watching.
even when the results haven't appeared yet.
Because every small effort is building something you can't always see immediately.
And one day, you'll look back and realize those ordinary days quietly created an extraordinary life.
We've talked about setting goals, building good habits, staying consistent, and learning to be patient.
We also explored why so many people give up before they ever reach the results they're hoping for.
But before we finish today's conversation, let's talk about one final piece of the puzzle.
Your mindset.
That's a word we hear quite often these days.
Definitely.
But what does mindset actually mean?
Mindset is the way you think about yourself, your abilities, and the challenges you face.
In other words,
It's the way your mind responds to life,
two people can face exactly the same problem.
yet respond in completely different ways.
One person says, "I can't do this."
The other says, I can't do this yet,
That one small word changes everything.
because it leaves room for growth.
Jake, do you think people underestimate the power of their own thoughts?
I really do.
Why?
Because the way we talk to ourselves influences almost everything we do.
That's true.
Imagine waking up every morning and saying, I'm probably going to fail.
That wouldn't feel very encouraging.
Exactly. Now imagine saying, this might be difficult, but I can learn.
Those two sentences create completely different attitudes.
And attitudes often influence actions.
Which brings us to today's first vocabulary word.
Confidence.
Confidence means believing in your ability to do something, even if you're still learning.
Confidence doesn't mean believing you'll never make mistakes.
It means believing you can handle mistakes when they happen.
For example, speaking English every day helped me build confidence.
Or, confidence grows through practice, not perfection.
That's one of my favorite ideas.
Mine too.
Because many people wait until they feel confident before they begin.
But confidence usually comes after we begin.
Exactly.
Another thing that successful people understand is that they can't control everything.
That's an important lesson.
We can't control other people's opinions.
We can't control yesterday,
We can't control unexpected problems.
but we can control our effort,
Our attitude,
our daily habits.
and the decisions we make every day.
That's where our energy should go.
Worrying about things we can't change usually wastes valuable time.
While focusing on what we can change helps us move forward.
That's why another useful vocabulary word is focus.
Focus means giving your attention to what is most important without becoming distracted.
For example, I'm trying to focus on my goals instead of my fears.
Or, good focus helps people accomplish more in less time.
That's a very useful word in everyday English.
Sophia, if someone listening today feels like they're falling behind in life, what would you tell them?
I'd tell them not to compare their journey with someone else's.
That's wonderful advice.
Everyone begins at a different place.
Everyone moves at a different speed.
Some people succeed early.
Some people succeed later.
Neither path is better.
The important thing is to keep moving.
Exactly.
Sometimes we forget that life isn't a competition,
It's a personal journey.
and every journey looks different.
Let's teach another useful sentence pattern.
Great idea.
You can say, I'm working toward,
For example, I'm working toward becoming a better communicator.
Or, I'm working toward living a healthier lifestyle.
Native speakers often use this pattern because it emphasizes progress instead of immediate results.
Here's another one.
One step at a time.
This isn't a complete sentence. It's a common expression.
It means solving a problem or achieving a goal gradually instead of trying to do everything at once.
For example, learning English takes time. Just take it one step at a time.
Or, don't worry about finishing everything today. One step at a time.
That's one of the most encouraging expressions in English.
I completely agree.
Another important lesson is that your environment matters.
Definitely.
The people you spend time with,
The books you read,
the videos you watch,
the conversations you have.
all of these things influence the way you think.
That's why choosing a positive environment is so valuable.
It doesn't mean avoiding every challenge.
It means surrounding yourself with people and ideas that help you become a better version of yourself.
Before we finish, let's do a little speaking practice together.
If possible, answer these questions out loud.
First question. What is one goal you're currently working toward?
Second question. What habit has helped you improve your life the most?
Third question. What usually stops you from reaching your goals?
Fourth question. Who inspires you to become a better person?
Fifth question. If you could give one piece of advice to someone chasing a dream, what would you say?
Try using today's sentence patterns.
For example, one of my goals is to,
Or, I'm working toward.
or I've been working on.
Speaking your answers out loud is one of the best ways to build confidence and improve your English naturally.
Before we say goodbye, let's quickly review today's conversation.
We talked about goals,
Consistency,
patience,
self-discipline,
confidence,
focus.
and building the mindset needed to achieve meaningful goals.
We also learned useful vocabulary and natural English sentence patterns that you can use in everyday conversations.
But perhaps the biggest lesson is this.
You don't become successful because you never fail.
You become successful because you refuse to quit.
Every expert was once a beginner.
Every confident person was once uncertain,
Every achievement once seemed impossible.
until someone decided to keep going.
So don't wait until you feel ready.
Don't wait for the perfect moment.
Start with what you have.
Learn from every mistake.
Stay patient.
Stay consistent.
And remember that every small step you take today is building the future you want tomorrow.
Now it's time for our question of the day.
What is one goal you're determined to achieve, and what small step will you take today to move closer to it?
You can begin your answer like this. One of my biggest goals is, and today I'm going to.
We always enjoy reading your answers.
They're a wonderful way to practice your English while encouraging learners from around the world.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please like, comment, and subscribe to Chill English channel.
Thank you for learning English with us today.
Keep practicing a little every day.
And remember,
The life you dream about isn't built in a single day.
it's built by the choices you make every single day.
Goodbye, everyone.
We'll see you in the next episode.